Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Luminess. My name is Dorothy, and I am one of the beauty experts here at Luminess. And I am here for demo time. I hope you are happy to be here. Come on in, say hello. We are going to do some quick demos. Now, while we are waiting for some more people to come in, I am going to do some demos on our full coverage face and body. I want to share with you guys how Luminess saved the day for us. It was a very, very full weekend, but seriously, had I not had the full coverage face and body spray, we would have had a major, major disaster this weekend at my daughter's bridal shower. So I want to share that story with you and tell you what formulas we used to honestly save the day. Like we had to really come in and save her entire look for her bridal shower. As you can see, I'm putting on the Airbrush spray primer, and it helps smooth the skin out, look really nice and flawless. And I'm doing that because as I start to come through and show you these photos and stuff, I probably won't do that much of a demo as far as makeup today. I am going to really, not on my face at least, I'm actually going to do the demo on my arms so you can see my age spots and see that. But I did want to have a little bit of color on the face as we moved into our Luminess Saving the Day full coverage face and body. Alrighty. So I just wanted to put a little bit of coverage on here. Come on in, say hello. Let me know where you're from. Let me know how you're doing. And we will start story time in just a quick moment as soon as I get a little bit of something, something on this face. Okay. Coming in, I want to show you before I start story time, our newest product that is just released. It is the Airbrush Spray Blush. And it is so beautiful, guys. So, so beautiful. And so it is just a little bit of spray, 2 short sprays, and I am just going to buff and push that in on my skin. Guys, it looks so natural and so light. It looks like I'm just lightly flushed. Now, if you like a lot of blush, you can definitely build it. But that 2 short sprays right there gave me a full flush blush look. And I think it is the best blush I have come across on the market. It doesn't settle into fine lines, wrinkles, pores, any of that stuff. And look how beautiful it is. It is a very light peachy pink color and has a little bit of luminosity to it, so you don't have to highlight. Now, it is not as shiny as a highlight would be, but it is definitely a highlight. Has a little bit of reflection. Hey, Andrea. Oh, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. My daughter's wedding. I'm going to tell a story. Okay, are we ready for story time on how Luminess saved the day? Andrea, my daughter's wedding is less than 30 days. I have like 3 weeks and some odd days. So I'm low key kind of, whoo. And hey, Janet from Michigan. Janet, the blush is amazing. The idea, it was a great idea, but they implemented it and created it, and it turned out to be an amazing product. So I was super, super stoked for them. Okay, so story time. Andrea, my daughter is getting married in less than 30 days. We had the bridal shower this weekend. And my daughter decided, she's fairer than I am, y'all. Okay, let me just be clear when I say my daughter is very, very fair. So much fairer than me. And she decided to try out a spray tan for the bridal shower to see if she wanted it for the wedding. She's got a really gorgeous dress. She thought, I think I needed a little color against this dress to, do the little contrast. Okay, I'm going to show photos. She was devastated. So let me bring them up right here and right now. So she ended up having do. And when I tell you, I pulled out every Luminous arsenal I had. I kid you not, I pulled out my arsenal. First, we had to realize she doesn't really like to be tan, because when I pulled out the proper color to help like do her face and to warm up the lighter spots, she didn't like it. She was like, that's too dark, Mom. I just don't know that I like it. So I ended up needing to lighten the darker spots a little bit and blending it, because she didn't do her face, and blending it into her face. So this was the formula I used. I ended up using a 30 on her face in the tinted moisturizer, and the 30, because I mean, if you look at her tan, let me show you again. If you look at her tan, she's pretty deep. I mean, that right there is probably a 40, 45 on ours. But whenever she wanted it evened out, I ended up having to use a 30. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to show you and demo with my age spots what the coverage does. And then I'm going to show you her after pictures, and you guys are not going to believe it. It looks so, so good. Okay, so I ended up using our full coverage face and body spray to even out her skin tone, to cover up all of the unevenness. And I needed to make sure, one, it didn't get on her cute little cupcake dress that she had for her bridal party. And two, that as she's hugging dozens and dozens of people, it doesn't get all over it. And so I want to show you how well. I'm going to show you right here on my age spots. Y'all see my age spots here? I'm going to show you on the coverage. So I took the brush, sprayed it down in that 30, and just blended it over. Just brought it on, buffed it in. And in the specific areas that needed a little bit of extra coverage, I did a little pouncing motion, just to give that little bit of extra. But I ended up literally just brushing it on. Now, I gave it a second, and if I felt like I needed a little bit more in certain areas, because I had to do her chest, she had to pull her neck back, and I had to do her entire back, then I would go in and I would do, again, another very light coat. And I didn't have to brush hard. I was just barely running it across it, blending into her body, and just doing a little pouncing session. And look at the coverage. Do you see how my age spots? Let me show you what age spots. They're about the same on each arm. Do you see the age spots? Because I'm over 50. I got them. It's live. There's the age spots. There and there. It's covered fully and lightened up there. You can see just a little bit right in here. But if I wanted to go in and really just cover that up, I only did 2 small passes. But look how it looks like my skin. Just smoother and prettier and softer. There's no difference. This is the 30. So if you take a look, let me see if I can do it. I don't know if I can do it. Okay, there we go. Age spots on bottom, covered up on top, right? I mean, my age spots are completely gone. Now, the great thing about this is I can touch it all day long. I can wear my linen clothes on it, and it is going to cover up all of that freckling, all of those age spots, and not transfer. So, this was the product that I used on my daughter for her bridal shower. And the results, you guys, this mama could not have been happier. And my daughter was just about in tears. I mean, just imagine, guys, you're getting married, you're 25, you've been looking forward to getting married all of your life. She's always wanted to get married and be a wife and have that little, Disney romance thing. She's got a great guy. She's looking forward to the only bridal shower she's going to have. She's picked out a special dress that's super cute. She's got all of the people there, and she decides to do this spray tan, and it goes left field with this as her challenge. I don't know what is. I don't know what is if that's not a testament to how great a product is and how it can show up for an emergency day and look great and look natural and transfer resistant and all of that. It is such a good thing. So I just wanted to share that little bit and demo for you guys the full coverage. I have age spots all right here, and now they're gone. So you can see them all on this arm. And then when I used it just a few minutes ago on this arm, you can see how it softened and covered, left a luminosity to my skin to where it looks like my skin, but you cannot see the coloring, and it just looks very soft and very smooth. And so I've got to tell you guys, the full coverage, face and body saved the day. It saved the day for my daughter's bridal shower. It was one of the best things that we could have used for that day, because it didn't transfer, it didn't move, it did exactly everything we needed it to do to give her a flawless, beautiful look. Yes, it did. Now, I did want to go ahead and give another little disclaimer on that. We did not use the full coverage on her face. What I used on her face was a tinted moisturizer that we carry, our Airbrush Veil Tinted Moisturizer, and we used that in a 40. Why did I use two different colors? Glad you asked. I used the 30 to even out the skin and to cover up the spots, to go with the lighter area to tone down the hyperpigmentation that like actually saturated more, and to smooth it over. So it's like on this, I would use look, let me show you on this one. I would use this color of my skin versus the pigmentation color of my skin right there, those dark spots. I don't want to match that. I want to match this. And so that's why we used the 30 on her body. But she had zero color on her face, and she's super fair. So I had her use the little bit darker tinted veil because it's just very sheer and leaves the tint that gave her a little bit more. Take a look right here on the face, a little bit more of a tan glow around the outer parts to blend it down. Okay. And so because it is sheer, it looked and worked flawlessly. So that is our real life save the day bridal moment that Luminess showed up and really just their products saved the day. So we're so excited to use them for her wedding day and all of that good stuff. So if you ever get a tan that goes left field, or you have hyperpigmentation, or you have age spots, I will be using this on the wedding day, by the way, to cover up age spots on my arms, to cover them up on my legs, probably to even out the chest, just so that pictures are photo perfect. It is one of the best products for that. So, all righty, my friends, that is our demo for today. If you have any questions about the full coverage face and body foundation, please let us know. I will be more than happy to answer your questions. You can get a hold of a beauty expert on the phone. You can get a hold of us via social media. We have a 1-800 number dedicated just to you guys so that you can talk to a beauty expert quickly and effectively, and let us help create a customized look that you can love. That's our hope. That's our job. That's what we love to do. And so let's create a look you can love. Let's problem solve to get exactly what it is that you want, just like we did for my daughter when it went awry. We problem solved with the best formula for the job, and the Airbrush Spray Face and Body really was the MVP of our bridal wedding day. So I will talk to you guys next week, and you will be seeing some new Black Friday specials coming up. We will be doing some sneak peeks on that. Guys, also look for the blush that's dropping. It is out on the website, and you're going to want to get this. It gives such a beautiful sheen, such a beautiful color. You do not want to pass this one up. So, all righty. Remember, guys, the most beautiful thing you can do and be is kind. So be kind to yourself and be kind to others. Until next time.